Yeah, in just a moment, we're going to keep that entertainment going, and I think those songs that she produces are going to be out of this world. So brace yourself for it, and keep it to the theme of out of this world when it comes to alien encounters, unlikely heroes, and out-of-this-world adventures. I think Disney and Pixar's Elio is set to take audiences on an unforgettable ride. And if you're wondering what I'm talking about, well, let's take a look for ourselves.
Elio, skipping school? I don't know if this is boundary testing or sleep regression or... Ugh. Which one of these is you?
I don't know, but I think that one is you.
You need to make friends. I went here too when I was a kid. You might not believe me right now, but this will be good for you.
All I ever wanted was to find a place to fit in. It's really happening! Whoa.
Welcome. Allow me to adjust your gravity.
I'm fine.
Gravity on. Can I trouble you for a DNA sample?
Sure. Where do you want it? Ew! Wow.
Everyone's eager to meet you.
I am the Universal User's Manual. I contain the secrets of the universe. What is the meaning of life?
Who would win in a fight? One gorilla with a baseball bat or 10 chimps?
The gorilla.
This is the most beautiful place I've ever seen.
You'll be one of us.
Leader of Earth.
Huh?
Don't stop me! Don't stop me! Prepare to be conquered!
But I just got here.
Perhaps one of us could talk to him. You do it.
I am shy.
I'll do it. You're in great hands. You're crazy.
Stop me!
Okay, stand your ground.
This is who they send? You are more puny than I expected.
I could say the same about you. Back home, I didn't fit in. Well, I like you. It's like I was always meant to be here. And now Grygon's gonna blow everyone up? My friends need our help.
You made a friend?
You will feel my wrath. Gordon?
Hi, Dad. I'm a bargaining chip.
No, say the other thing.
Oh, help me, Father. He overpowered me.
Disney Pixar's Elio.
I've never been a bargaining chip before. I've been a liability, a disappointment. I've also been an enigma, a problem, a headache. Oops. Little help? Ow. Oof.
I landed on my face.
How fun does that look, bro? A proper adventure. I think the kids that are watching right now be like, Mom, get those tickets, book it. We're going. We got to see it. I love that.
And I reckon my son would be like, I would be the representative of Earth for sure.
Put his hand up, right?
Right now, I would rather a kid was the representative of our species and our planet,
I
to
think
be
so,
honest,
man.
eh?
I think the adults have strayed too far, G.
Exactly.
Absolutely right. Bring on the innocence and the beauty of a kid. And the innocence and the beauty of our entertainment guru, JP Sebastian, who recently caught up with some of the cast virtually to find out what fans can expect from this heartwarming and hilarious intergalactic journey. JP, to the rescue. Let's go.
Off.
For Expresso, all the way from South Africa, I am JP. I am not ashamed to say I'm not, it sounds crazy, but I'm basking in the glow of just sickeningly talented people. Directors, Domi Shi, Madeline Sharafian, and producer Mary Alice Drum for Elio. That's Pixar's new movie. Guys, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You got it to the finish line, and aside from that, it's just also adorable and hilarious. I do not snort laugh, but when I heard Glordon cry, it was over for me.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So, Mary Alice, you are basically the communiverse to the team, and so I'll take 3 quick-fire questions at you. I want all viewers to appreciate the monumental undertaking that is doing feature-length animation. So, Elio, how many years?
More than 5 for me. 5. More than 5.
Jeez. Approximately how many staff?
How many staff? Over several hundred people from Pixar on the credits, and everyone at Pixar lends a hand.
And I love pointing out to people that humans are brought into existence during production. Approximately how many babies?
And we highlight that. Yes, on Pixar movies, we credit the production babies in our movie. They're called future ambassadors, and there are quite a few.
So by now, the average Earthling knows that Pixar pretty much unflinchingly is attacking pretty difficult questions about existence. Inside Out on personality, Coco on Where We All Must Go. Turning Red was adorable for puberty. What would you say are some of the themes that situate Elio in his universe?
Yeah, I definitely feel like the prevailing question of are we alone is felt throughout the movie. And that's been kind of our North Star as we were working on this film. This theme of loneliness and longing for connection is definitely what connected me to Elio's journey. And after the pandemic, a lot of people all over the world have been dealing with this sense of isolation and loneliness. So it just felt like it was in the air as we were making this movie. And like as we were working on it, it just felt like naturally we gravitated towards trying to explore this theme in the film. Yeah.
I think exemplary for me as a moment for that reminded me of Lockdown is I really love that Pixar will bring in a new way of crying that a movie hasn't thought about before. For someone to be wide-eyed and just have one warm tear roll down their face looking at a ceiling is heartbreaking. We all felt that, and audiences will feel this. So you guys are literally in heaven, as in the heavens, as character designers. You get to design aliens. What were some of the references that you used, as like the more outlandish ones as well, to bring in new life into existence?
I mean, it's really exciting working on a sci-fi film, but as you know, Pixar's already done 2 of them before. So WALL-E and Lightyear already existed. Yeah, we wanted to make sure that we're portraying space in a completely different way, and also taking advantage of the really advanced state that our animators are in at this point. At this point, some people have been at the studio since it first opened. These are incredibly talented actors, and they're very creative people. So we wanted to make sure that we're not just going to make little green men as the aliens. We want them to have many different ways of ambulation. Some of them have eyes, some of them don't. Some of them have arms, some of them don't. But what's amazing for Domi and I is that when we're directing a scene and we ask the animators, like, okay, Elio's going to look behind him, and we need all of those aliens in that crowd to look hopeful. They're like, got it. And it's kind of incredible, even though it's like this alien has nothing to work with, but they find a way. And it's so inspiring.
Mary Alice, you said in another interview that you changed something fundamentally with 2 months in hand. And yet, by the way, you pulled this off. This movie is fantastic. What was changing so dramatically in the production of this movie?
It's the prologue sequence that you see at the beginning. And it was an idea pitched by a story artist named Dan Park a long time ago. And it's that beautiful sequence where you meet Elio. And maybe Maddie and Domi can talk about like kind of why it came on late in the film.
The biggest question that we always have to tackle in any movie is like, how do we get audiences to care about our main character and get on board with their journey? And I think we all loved the idea from the beginning of like a boy who wants to be abducted, who's obsessed with aliens and like wanting to go into space. But I think like the thing that we were always trying to solve was the why, and like, why does he want to go into space so badly? And then how much of that do we show on screen without being a total bummer about it in the beginning of the movie.
Fantastic, guys. Congratulations, and thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it, and I hope that kids everywhere welcome more aliens into their lives, especially with the isolation and fear that you can feel being alone out there.
Thanks so much.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. Great to meet you.
Ciao. Thanks, guys.
Oh, come on.
Absolutely
cool.
beautiful, man. And as always, JP, we love you guys. Thank you so much. You can see how much the movie makers respond to the way that he invests himself in this process. We love you guys so much.
I think it's his passion that clearly comes through, and it's a passion for what he loves. And I think if you watch this movie, you're gonna love it too.